It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jeremy Hellickson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Robbie Franks. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Walker waits on the 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Kendrick ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149 as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting 4th.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. And that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 5 homers and an even 40 RBIs. One-0 count. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
3 runs already home here. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And there's a base hit on the line. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Gorkys Hernandez. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting 8.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's 3-0 Miami. Jose Arena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Brian Dozier is a guy that's working through some things these days. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
In now is Adam Eaton, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Rendon is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's had some success, 5 for 11. This is foul right side. Eaton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4th.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Matt Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Jose Arena. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Ready now for the Marlins, Robbie Franks. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Miami down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. Towards second. On the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
All even now. 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, JT Riddle, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Adams has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with the star, right?
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton, a base hit in his first trip.
Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Count still at 1-2. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Walker has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Gorky Hernandez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Eaton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, left
So
fielder.
1 away here with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urena. The pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping in, Robbie Franks. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Urena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch popped up. Adams will put this one away, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in now, JT Riddle. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Walker on second. Alfaro at first, 1 gone. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Gorky Hernandez is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding into the box, Gorky Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, and that misses inside. 1-0. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The set and the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Miami.
Adam Conley, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in, Howie Kendrick.
Leading up for the Nationals, the right fielder, Howie Kendrick.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Conley, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Franks is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. One to Rendon. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Zimmerman at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Franks has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals. A grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's 4-3 Washington. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
At the plate, Gorky Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he popped him up. Dozier is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Tony Kemp, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Looped out toward third. And very quickly there, they're 2 down to start the inning. Steve Pierce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25. Steve Pierce.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Popped him up. Dozier moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score holds at 4-3. Tayron Guerrero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way.
Nope,
Fastball just off the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 1 to count. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Kurt Suzuki will be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Glover is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Batting in the A slot, number 30, Glover. Now playing right field and batting 9. Number 3.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Robbie Franks. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Inside and low, 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3-2, full count. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Glover comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Franks takes his lead at third with one away. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Pops this one up, and he'll reach over his head to make the play, and a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Robbie Moylan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robbie Moylan.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding in, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Moylan, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This game's all tied at 4. Matt Grace has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Matt Grace.
Standing in, JT Riddle. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
JT Riddle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gorkys Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over. He's got it 1 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ken Kroger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Ken Kroger.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Kyle Berklaw is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Robbie Franks will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Riddle at third. Hernandez over at second. Kroger is over at first with one away. Up high. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled down the line. Game hanging in the balance with 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Anderson carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Dozier has it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Zach Duke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Anthony Rendon.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Franks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Matt Adams. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now batting, Neil Walker. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double.
Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Justin Miller, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 60, Justin Miller. Now playing second base and batting 8th, number 1, Wilmer Depot. Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch to short. Turner has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, JT Riddle, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Gorky Hernandez as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. Riddle rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And the runner back safely. Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Sean Doolittle enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Robbie Franks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins lead this one 7-4. Sergio Romo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Kemp. Makes the play, 1 away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Franks. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Zach Duke would be in line for the win if these guys can finish this one off. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Last strike now for the Nats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
shortstop, Trey Turner.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. This will lay off a slider too low, ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here it is. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Three and one to the National shortstop.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Zach Duke earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sergio Romo records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.